Hello, hello. Let me get us set up here. Listening to a little bit of Halloween music before we get going. All right, let's see here. Okay, we should be good. Yes, hello. Okay, I think we're good. Hey. Michelle, you're here for a live. All right, I'm gonna turn my music off because I'm gonna distract myself. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Stop. All right, here we go. Hi, good evening. It is the evening. Good evening, everybody. Hi, Michelle and Maria and Terry and Risa. Hi, everyone. It's good to see you here. Today is a pretty good day. I don't know how your day's been going. Today's been highly, highly productive for me, which is awesome, and feels pretty good. And I'm just excited to take a break from working on some other stuff to come here and make some October daily stuff with you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is one of my new shirts I got this year for Halloween clothing. So I just went wild and got a bunch of Halloween clothes this year. So hello, hey Connie. How's everybody doing? How are you all? How are you all? All right, so today, we are going to be working on story number 23. Yes. Story number 23, which is all about my Halloween advent calendar, which is kind of a funny story. So this year, prior to October starting, I actually subscribed to Pipsticks sticker packets that you get each month. I don't know what they call it, but basically it's like Happy Mail where there's just a bunch of stickers in them. So I subscribe to Pipsticks and I'm going to do so until the December stickers, and then I'm going to stop subscribing to it because I don't use them enough, but I do want the December ones to potentially use for December daily maybe. So, or if not, then just to have some fun things to do with the kids with them. Anyway, because of that, I got an email right before October about a sticker advent that they were putting together. I'll actually show it to you because I've got it here. So it looks like this. And what it does is it opens up, and then each of these little like numbers, sorry, I pinched a nerve in my neck so I can't turn my head that way. So all of these, there's like numbers on throughout it there where you could lift it up, and there was a sticker sheet inside with like a prompt at the top, which was really cute and fun. Now, I forgot to start opening these up when I wanted to, which would have been like the 19th, and we're now at what is today, the 26th. So I pulled this out of the basement today, and I just went ahead and opened them all because why not? I don't really need to wait and open only one every day, so I just opened them all. So we're going to do a layout today about this advent calendar. I already have my journaling printed. I have a photo of a bunch of the stickers in the advent that I'm going to pair with it. And then what we're going to do is take this like thing, deconstruct it, and create a new layout or a new page from the pieces of this, which is why I went and opened it all up, because I'm actually just going to tear this whole thing apart and turn it into something different. So that's the plan. All right, so what we'll do is get you guys turned around so you can see my desk, and then we're just going to get to it. So here we go. All right. So we'll get you guys in there, get you looking straight down. Does it all look okay to you guys? I'm gonna clean the camera really quick because I feel like it's got a splotchy on it. So hold on while I do this real quick. Sorry. Okay, that should be better. All right, so let's do this. All right. Hey, Deb and Danielle. Darkies, hello, hello, hello. So, my new album came in the mail yesterday. Is this it? Yes. So I have my next, my third Clementine album here that we're going to be using, which means I can actually move over that layout from yesterday into this other one so that we've got the room. So this would be the last one. And I still need to do an intro page on here, but we'll get to that later. Okay, so these are going in this album. These are staying over here. All right. Okay, so what I'm planning to do is to create a page, a full page that's going to go on this side of the album, and then we'll flip open to have the photo showing. So this is going to be my full page piece. My journaling is going to attach on the other side. Did I cut this wrong? I might have cut this wrong, it looks like. Well, might have to back that on a piece of paper. And then we're going to use this box to create the rest of this. So let's put that over there. And what did I cut this at? Oh, 8. And I meant to do 8 1/4. Darn it. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Okay. So, and then these are all the rest of the stickers that I got, which I actually am going to use to decorate this piece too. So what we'll do is we'll hole punch this. Yeah, yay, album number 3. Number 3 will be the last one. Am I frozen again? I think I might be frozen. Oh, there we go. Not frozen. Are we frozen? I don't know. Okay, so if YouTube freezes again like this on me today, it just hates me. Just know that YouTube is fighting with me right now. we are having a fight. Okay. So let's get this hole punched. And there's that and that. Not frozen here. Okay, so maybe it just did something weird on mine. All right. Yeah. I'm really hoping for no technical difficulties today. I have no guarantees, but I'm really hoping for it. It seems to be the thing. Okay, so this is my photo. That's just going to go in like this. I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm just going to have it be like, you know, lots of wildness there. So then the journaling portion, actually I have an idea. Maybe I'll use some of this purple. Okay, so let's cut this thing apart and turn it into some fun stuff. You're worried you're going to need a second album. Went 10 by 8 this year. That will be, you know, that will be really interesting to see, Michelle, like what ends up happening with the 10 by 8 albums. If having a larger album helps to reduce the amount of bulk, yeah, I'll be interested to follow along and see how that goes. Is there anything cool on the back? No. Okay, so here's what I liked from this. Well, first of all, I do really like these purple things, the purple pieces, and the candy corns are kind of cool. Actually, I think I can just like, oh yeah, we're just going to tear this apart. So I'm thinking I might want to get some purple to back. I like the candy corn pieces as well, although I may not use those for this particular layout, but I may cut them out to have as just embellishments for another time. I also really like these super big numbers, and again, I don't think I'm going to be able to use them today, but I can cut those out and put them in with the rest of my my numbers. Or like this, I could cut out as an embellishment. Where's the 12? Yeah, that'll cut through the 12, but that's okay. Let's see. So we're just kind of seeing what can we salvage from this thing. before, you know, whatever. But what I really want to get is this piece right here. I like the way that that looks. So let's just tear this all apart and go from there. Okay. All right, so these can just be garbaged. This I also wonder, can I salvage this chipboard frame? You know, because that could be kind of cool too for something. Especially the 4 windows that are kind of the same size. I'm going to try. Because that could be a really cool thing to do on, like, do with a 12 by 12 or something. We can do it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep this and do something with it. I wish I could, like, because I don't really want this bottom window. Although, how big are you? Although, you could, like, cover, what could I do in this portion if this was like a big spread, you know? A big layout. I don't know, but I'm going to keep that because that could be kind of cool. So let me put that over here in my supplies for another time. Okay. And then we have this back piece, which is ultimately what I really wanted. I'm going to do the same thing for this, though. Let's salvage this as well. So, like, we could use the candy corn, the number 6, which could also be a number 9. Hey, Karen! Yay! You made it to a live, too. You're not the only one who salvages what would be... No! I keep all this stuff, for sure, because it can be used. So, actually, okay, I am working on a class for big picture classes. That's what I've been working on this week because it's due at the end of the week. And I'm getting there. I am 2/3 of the way there. And I'm hoping by the end of tonight, I'll be even a little bit closer. I'm hoping to get it turned in, fingers crossed, by Thursday or at the absolute latest on Friday. So the reason I tell you that is I actually just made a layout for my class using a chipboard frame, kind of like this, but I actually got it from like garbage parts of a board game. So my husband and I got this board game back in the summer called Stardew Valley. So it's based off of a video game, but they made a board game out of it. We got this game, and part of the game, the pieces came, they're like these little, gosh, I don't even know how big they are. They're not quite 2 inches. They might be like 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches little squares, and like tons of them. The chipboard itself was, I think, 11.5 by 11.5 inches square, and then had all these little tiny squares in it. Well, I kept it, the garbage part. I kept it because I was like, I can make a layout out of this. And I've had it for, gosh, a long time. And when I was trying to figure out what supplies I could use to make some layouts for my class, I pulled that out and decided that the time was now to use those pieces. So I just made a layout with it, and it turned out really cool. So yeah, save the things, because you never know what cool thing you can make with them, you know? At least that's my 2 cents. All right, so we are almost there. So I'm just going to get the rest of this purple off of here. And I don't think there was anything on the back, but I wanted to see, like, what do we have here on the chipboard of this one? Is there anything cool back here? No. Nope. So we just want to take that right off. And then we can decide, or I can decide if I want to use any of this for anything. So like this one isn't as desirable, at least to me, because it's not as like, I don't want to say symmetrical. I really liked how the other one was a bit symmetrical. Everything seemed the same sizing. So, let's see here. Okay. So yeah, this is nothing. Garbage. And then this can all be garbage. And this and this. Okay. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that I could like cut this here and eventually cut this so that it doesn't look janky, but I'm going to make it look janky right now. And then right here. And it's possible that this could be turned into a portion of something, right? Because you are 9 inches-ish. So that could be something on like a 9 by 12, maybe. Yeah. So maybe we'll see. We'll keep that for now. And then how big are you? 8 inches by 7 and some. Kind of big. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll keep this piece, but not this one. Now that I see it. We'll see. I like the other one better. This one right here. I like the way that this one is a lot better because you got the 4 spots. So it just feels, that feels more like a layout configuration. This one could just be something at the bottom. So who knows? All right. Stuff for another time. Yes. I love it. Yeah, I have a couple of places where I put things that I'm like, okay, I don't really have a plan for any of this, but it's something I would like to use. Like, I think this would be kind of cool. And so, a lot of times when I'm working on projects, I already have a pretty, like, I already have a kit that I'm using, especially when it comes to things like Story Kit Crush and that type of storytelling. So when I teach my classes for Big Picture, I go into them with more like themes. So the classes I'm teaching are a series, and this one that I'm working on right now is the 3rd in the series, and it's called Lists, Letters, and Lenses. So it's about writing or journaling using different types of writing techniques, right? So using listing as a writing technique, using letter writing, and then using lenses, story lenses. So I usually go in with that. So like I kind of know how I'm going to journal, but not necessarily like what kit I'm going to use to do my journaling with, if that makes sense. And then they have separate themes. So like the first List, Letters, and Lenses I taught was all about documenting people. So, you know, just a wide variety of people. And then the second one I did was places. What did I make you? 4 inches? Yeah. Places. And then the one I'm working on right now is called things. So all of the different things. Okay, now you are 4 1/4. So I actually might leave you at 4 1/4 so that I can add some paper around that. Now, let's cut this down to 8 1/4. But anyway, oh, and I'll keep that too. So the reason I tell you that is because when I go and teach these classes, I'm like, okay, I know I'm going to be talking about, you know, listing, letter writing, and using a story lens. And I know I'm going to be talking about, you know, people. So now let's divide up the people into all different kinds of people. And then once I have that story of what do I want to tell, then I go into my stash and I shop my stash to figure out my layout designs. So that is when I go into my like use later type of piles and figure out some supplies to use to tell those stories. And it's really fun. It's like a really awesome way to go back and use some stuff that you wanted to, you know? Okay, so this is going to be a flip up is what I'm planning to do here, or flip out. So I've got my photo back behind here. I'm going to add this on the side, have it flip out, and my journaling be in the inside. So I need something to back this with because I cut that wrong. So let's see what kinds of papers I've got. I could use some of these, or these, or even this. Maybe I'll use this. Well, maybe not. Okay, so I don't want to use that. Okay. December Daily 4x4. Yes, yep, definitely December Daily 4x4. Almost, yeah. Jennifer, I thought that too, that little piece kind of looked like a tab. Who knows? All right, so is anybody working on something tonight while we're hanging out? Are you working on any projects? No, it's not quite big enough. Okay, so maybe not those, not that. Let's bring you up here. So just kind of looking for a paper that's going to go nicely enough. That would be okay. It's okay. Of course I love this one, but I don't want to cover it all up because this would just cover it all up, so no. But I do love that spider web. That's probably one of my favorite papers of this whole year so far. Okay, I really do like that one. The kitty faces is going to be too big of a pattern. You won't see it and you won't know what it is. So we'll say no to that one. Just got regular old black, which I think I'll keep for another time. More of that, and more of that. So let's go with this polka dot one. What was on the other side? Butterflies. Okay, I know I have more butterfly paper. Oh yeah, and it's not cut in two either. Okay, so that's fine. Okie dokie. So I'm going to use, no, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm just going to cut it out. So you need to be 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, right? Yes, 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, which interesting that if any of you have this same thing, if you cut this out, it's 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, which is the exact size of a traveler's notebook. Or I could have fit that down inside of a pocket. So that's actually kind of nice. And it turns out like exactly that size. So that means I need to cut this one at that size as well. 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, like so. And that back away. And I think that is pretty much that. And you know what? The other thing I'm going to do before I totally put away my trimmer, because I don't need it for any of that. This is just some fun stuff that we're going to play with here in a second. This I'm going to put into my stash. This is just kind of a fun pattern. But this I also want to use to get out some title pieces. So I'm going to cut out this Happy Halloween word, which I just cut crooked, of course. How did I do that? There. you're straight. Okay, and I also want, well, you know, let's just do this first. No. All right, let me get Happy Halloween cut out first. And then I want the sticker countdown. And like that. This is actually kind of cool too. How wide is this? So what I could do with this is cut off, size this right. So if we size this at 5 inches there and 5 inches there, that actually gives me like some pieces I could put at the top of a page too, you know? So like if I was working on, like, let's say this was a page, I could add this to the top of it. I don't think that's straight, but meaning this bottom cut is not straight. But if I straightened it out, this could be kind of like washi or something at the top, although it's not washi, but you know what I mean? Like that could be kind of cool at the top and at the bottom. Cut this thinner. Who knows? Why not? We're gonna keep it. Okay, so I don't need that anymore. This I will keep. I'm actually going to do this too, this little Pip Sticks flag, since that's where this came from, you know? I think that would be cool. All right, now, those are my title pieces that are going to go on the outside. This is going on the inside. And then I need a piece of regular copy paper. Grab that. Okay. So I can make a hinge. And then that will be everything I need to cut. We'll have all the pieces. So we'll do this at 2 inches. And do that. Still resting from your procedure, Michelle. I hope everything went well in your procedure, right? I think I just read that. I just saw your post on Instagram about it. Hey, Erica. Good evening to you. What else do I? I'm weeding out a design for onesie for my granddaughter, and I need to make a shirt for my son for school tomorrow. Oh, that's a lot. What kind of shirt for school? Is it something for like school, like a specific theme that they have to dress in? Received your Allie Edwards Stories by the Month in Story Kit. Yes, the new packaging is so cool. I'm like halfway really happy about it and halfway also like, aw, my pockets. But I have so many of them. It'll be fine if they stop doing those. Because also if they stop doing those, I can always buy the ones from scrapbook.com if I need more. But I was like, oh man, my plastic pockets. But I am glad to see them do some recyclable type of packaging. It's really cool. And it will be so interesting to see how everybody cuts it up and whatnot. Even, I actually got my package today too. And even the one on the exterior, right? So the interior, instead of the plastic pocket, now it's this cardboard pocket with all of these messy circles on it, which are super cool. But then even the packaging on the outside of that ships to your house has this really cool pattern on it too. So I'll be excited to see what people do with that. Especially like Morgan Beal does all the crazy stuff with packaging, and so I'm definitely going to be looking at her stuff. All right, so let's start doing this. So what I'm going to do, this goes on the inside. Let's go ahead and design this page first. So we'll do this, and then we'll do the outside, and then we'll construct it together. So we're going to adhere these two pieces together, and the only reason that it's not a fully white inside is because I boo-booed and accidentally trimmed it wrong. But I think that it will actually look kind of nice to have border around it anyway. So, you know, happy accidents. All right, so things that I have for the inside of this. First of all, there was this really awesome sticker that came in the kit from Pipsticks, and it is this haunted house. So I'm actually going to put the haunted house on here because why not, right? So let's sticker a haunted house because that sounds fun. Now I'm thinking, is there anything that goes? No, it should be fine. All right, so I'm going to put this one like here, I think. Oh gosh, I don't know. Well, it might be too late by now. So it's going here because I started and it stuck. All right, so that's gonna go there. There's this little like spooky chimney. I should use my tweezers. That would be way easier. Oh, that's cool. Fireman Observance Day. Aw. Oops. All right, so chimney, or this guy, I don't know if that's gonna fit. Let's just stick that there for now. Okay, so I want a door to go inside my haunted house. So we'll put the door on there. And maybe this like bay window can go up here. And then there is a smaller window. Where do I want to put you? Maybe like right there. Oh, there's even like a mailbox. Oh, I like the orange door. Maybe I should have done the orange door. Can I take this off without ruining it? Maybe? Oh, yes. Okay. Orange door. I changed my mind. Okay. So orange door. We have this big old window. I wonder if this would fit here without destroying everything. It's kind of squished, but we'll make it work. Got a couple windows. I don't know what that is. Is that like a light? I don't know. Some cobwebs. Those definitely need to go on here. Thinking like on the edge there. So this is what's fun about these types of kits, or these like stickers, is just the ability to put them on a page and have some fun. You know? We have a little picket fence. Actually, before we put the fence on, we should put some pumpkins out in the yard. We'll do one there and maybe one of these like little ones next to it. Yep. Oh, there's little kitty cats. They're so cute. And spiders. I should put a spider in my web. Okay. We got gravestones. Those can go out in the backyard because every good haunted house has some gravestones in the backyard. Otherwise, you're not doing it right. And let's do like 3 of them out there. Got some more cobwebs that we can put on here. There's one up in the up there. Let's put one of them over here. And some bones maybe over in the graveyard. Is there another one? Yeah. Give me a good solid 3 bones. Okay, now we can do that picket fence out front on this side. And then let's do some more pumpkins over here. That is a giant pumpkin. Not that one. Let's do this one. We'll do that one. We'll do the other picket fence. And I'll cut some of that off because it's too big. And then we definitely need a kitty cat. So that cat can sit on the porch. Anything else? I really wonder if these are supposed to be lights. Like, are they supposed to go like up here, like a light? You know, outside the door? Maybe? We can pretend. I think that's what they are, but I don't really know. I don't like that one. So they're just going to be a one light kind of house. And they definitely need a mailbox for when they get sent all the fun mail, but it's going to be like right by the graveyard. So you can pay your respects while you deliver mail. Or pick the mail up. Okay, we're only doing 2 bones. I changed my mind. And then we'll do one more kitty out in the graveyard too, because I just ripped paper there, so that covers that up. And then let's do some stars. I wish this chimney would fit without being weird. I could put it like here. Whatever, fine. It's just a low chimney. It's a haunted house, so I doubt anyone would mind too terribly that the chimney is at a weird place. All right. Put some stars out in the sky. That looks good. This is fun. And, of course, you can't have a haunted house without bats and spiders. You gotta have both. So, that looks about right. I'll put you up there. And this one can go like there. All right, so there's my haunted house. I got one more. I have one more little spider web. So I'm thinking this one. You know what? This one can go like down here, like creeping up the roof. Okay. Nice. All right, so there's the haunted house that I wanted to do on this little thing here. Then I was also thinking about doing this trick or treat up here, or I've got lost and found. So I'm thinking maybe trick or treat, because we might as well use these, I'm thinking. Although, let's see if there's anything else that is a better fit. And I can show you. Okay, does anybody have this advent calendar and you are surprising yourself with the stickers? Does anybody have this? And if you are surprising yourself, then I won't tell you all the things you're going to get. Oh, here you go. Here's the haunted house. Whoop. And I'm going to find some other stuff to put down underneath there. Let me step up here so I can get this close for you. Can you guys see that kind of? Right? Isn't that cute? It's so fun. These little like buildable things. Nope. Okay, so. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I am going to find some other things to put on here. So we've got bats and stars. I don't need that. This one has just like characters, which is a no. This one has titles, but nothing that really goes. I like just brew it. You guys see that? Get this paper. Okay, there it is. So there's this one that says just brew it that I really like. It's really hard to see, I think. But anyway, I like that sentiment. You've got little kitties. I've got ghosts. That will probably be a little too much there. Some hands and candy. Okay, these guys might be a thing. They are candy corn characters. I'll show you those too. Let's see if I can get those up here. So there's candy cane guys, or candy corn guys. This one I also really like. This is like picture frames with all of like the Frankenstein and wife of Frankenstein or bride of Frankenstein. I can't remember technically what they call her. This monster, a ghost, Dracula, a witch. I thought that was so fun that they're all in frames. And also there's this really cool spider web that I wish they would just make a million of just spider webs. We've got kitties that are using toilet paper to become mummies, some coffins, and then we have this. Maybe this is what I'll do. This is like these like pumpkin characters in cars. I'll show you this. It's really funny. So there's like a pumpkin car with a little guy driving it. And this one's a cauldron car with a witch driving it. They're so funny. Okay, so let's decide here. I could do a candy corn guy, or I could do the witch. I think I'm gonna do the witch driving her cauldron back to her haunted house. That's what we're doing. Witch cauldron car. That's so funny. Okay. There we go. So that's going to be that. Then, thinking my title is just going to do, I'm just going to do the trick or treat because, although I really like this, the lost and found, just for like tongue in cheek, these were not lost, but they certainly were found. But, well, hold on, let's just find out. Let's see here. Because this I'm going to cut into this. So let's see if this would fit on here. If not, then, you know, then we'll come up with a different idea. Okay. So it's going to open up and look like this, basically. It's so busy. So busy, but that's okay. Okay, so what if I bring that back over here? Give me that back. Give me that back. So I could just do that, and I could do, I have an idea to bring down some of that busyness. Okay. So do that. I'm going to cut out this little Pipsticks flag. Yeah, I'm going to do that. That seems a little more instead of the trick or treat. We'll save that for some other time. Okay, so let's put this on here. And then we'll move on to the other part of this. So go right there. That's really not centered. Is it? No. Yeah, it needs to be like, can I get this off without ruining it? Yes. Yes, I can. Okay. So let's try that again and actually get it in the center this time. Okay. Then we'll add this in here as well. So this is going to bulk it up just a tiny bit, but that'll be okay. Okay. So what do the story by the month kits come in now? Do they come in the cardboard packaging too? I just got the October and the November ones. But they were still in the zipper pouch. So I'm curious if those still come in the zipper pouch or if they have something new for packaging. I suppose we'll find out with this next set of them. Which also means they'll probably, whatever they have left for those pouches, they'll probably put in their shop at some kind of discount eventually. At least that's what I would assume. They're in a cardboard package. Black and white cardboard pouch with small monthly circles. Huh, interesting. Interesting. No zipper pouch. Decorative outer envelope. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably get that, the creative team, with the next one, because with the Story by the Month kits, they usually have to send them to us fairly early so we can make our stuff in time. Which it's been delayed a lot lately because of shipping stuff, you know, but so anyway, I assume the next one we'll get the cardboard stuff then too. Okay, so this is going to go here. So we're making this hinge that will hold this piece closed, and then we'll decorate the other part for the title. Okay, so there's that. So then this will open and have the journaling on the inside. Oh, you know what? I'll put my number right there. That's what I'll put here. Maybe, actually, I might want it on the front. I'll probably want it on the front. Okay, so then this is going to go here like that. And, yes. Okay, so then what I'm thinking is that this, how do I want to do this? We've got sticker, countdown, happy Halloween. I think that's probably what I'll do. So I'm going to fussy cut these two pieces out. This one I'm just going to turn into a flag or a banner, not a flag, a banner. And put it underneath the words. So I'm cutting it off, and then I go directly in the middle and just kind of do a slit and then go corner to the middle and then corner to the middle. And it creates this little banner. There's this piece that I trimmed wrong earlier. Okay, so then this will go, maybe it'll go up at the top. We'll see, but let's fussy cut these out. Let me see, abbreviated months, Jan, Feb, okay. White background with black writing, going to try not tearing the package so much. Cool, pocket insert, Project Life. Oh, that's a great idea, Deb, to like keep those and maybe use it for something with Project Life. I'll have to remember that for you know, next year, especially since they have the package. If this is how the packaging is going to be, you know, then it'll be down for hopefully the whole next year, and then you'll get one of each of them. Okay, so did any of you watch Allie do the unboxing for the Stories by the Month or the Story Kit? I actually haven't watched them. Normally I do. Well, normally I do not watch them. I take that back because we usually get them so early. And this time I was just so busy I didn't have time to even worry about it. Anyway, I'm curious if she talked about it in her unboxing video at the new packaging. Okay. Yeah, Because for me, it was a total surprise. Anyway, like I had no idea there was going to be new packaging until I think Morgan posted something about it on her Instagram. And I was like, whoa, that's really interesting. And then mine came today, so I got to see it firsthand. All right, just about there. And there's one. So we got a sticker. Wonder if I should cut out the inside of that. I'm gonna think about that while I do this one. Also, I was setting up in my files today. I store all my photos on Shutterfly. That's like my main photo storage, which I've talked about before. And I've talked about like needing to put it on another one too, just for safekeeping. Anyway, so I was setting up my next folder for the current week, which is basically what I do on usually Monday or Tuesday whenever I'm uploading photos, because most of the time I upload my photos every single day. Anyway, I was setting up a new folder for this week to go from Monday to Sunday and realized that this is the last week of October. Like, Sunday will be it, you know? It's so crazy. And then we're into November, which means we are just one step closer to getting to December. Time is flying. Time is absolutely flying. Okay. Oh, and totally off topic, but you guys, I cooked dinner on my oven for the first time tonight. Aaron cooked a couple times over the last couple days just because I've been really busy, but he didn't get home till later today. So I cooked dinner. It was the first time I've used my oven, which is so exciting. Okay. Product play starts in 6 days, right? Yes. It's going to be like just all the exciting things. I'm so pumped about it. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm thinking, I want to cut out the inside. Oh, okay. Interesting. She mentioned, yep. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I just was curious if she had it at that point. Yeah, there's for as long as I can remember, there's been commentary about plastic packaging. I think the worst is just like when you get the items that are packaged in plastic but then have more plastic inside of the plastic. Like, I think that's, to me, like the worst offender. Especially like the metal, any of those metal embellishments, which the metal embellishments are awesome. It's not that I don't like those, it's just the fact that they're individually wrapped inside of plastic packaging already, you know? Okay, I'm gonna just kind of see how difficult is this going to be to get this thing out. And that will determine if I do this to these birds. This might be too fussy. We'll see. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I do kind of like it cut out. Okay, but not out of these super skinny ones. Like, that's too skinny. This I will cut, though, so it's more. Yeah. Okay. So we've got countdown, and then I'm going to do, oh, this one's got a couple. I'll do this really quick. Oh, you're right, Erica. Erica, what is your due date? When are you due in December? Yeah, that's, so Isabella was due on the 30th of December. That was her official due date. And I just remember, like, I mean, because this time of the year is so busy between all the fall stuff and all the winter stuff. And, you know, back then I didn't scrapbook. So there was no, like, scrapbooking stuff, just general life busyness. And then being terrified over, you know, like what day she was actually going to come on. Like, was she going to come early and be born on Christmas, or late and potentially she would be born on New Year's or New Year's Eve? Like, there's just so many days that were not ideal for her to be born. My birthday is actually the 29th, so she was due the day after my birthday, and even that was like, oh God, like we could share the same birthday, and just all this stuff is stressful. But yes, between the 20th and the 23rd. Okay. Oh yeah, so you're kind of there too. But since she is, or he, wait, I don't even know. Do you know if you're having a boy or girl, or are you being surprised? But yeah, baby could, yeah. Wait, Kaya's is 11:29, Sean is 12:19, and yours is 12:26. Oh, yes. So yeah. You've got like all the crazy busy stuff, and then the potential of like baby could be born on your birthday or on Christmas or on all the days. Like small windows of being able to have a day that's totally yours, you know, and not some other holiday or something. That's crazy. Well, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you that baby will come when baby's ready, I suppose. And hopefully not on Christmas for you. But if it does happen, then, you know, what a gift. So baby genders. When I was pregnant with Izzy, we did not find out what gender the baby was. So we didn't know that she was going to be a girl until like she came out. And it was such a cool experience. I definitely recommend it. We did find out Jonah when we were pregnant, you know, when I was pregnant with him. We did find out what Jonah was because we wanted to be able to talk to Izzy about it, and so she would be a little prepared for a sibling. Because at the time, like she didn't have any cousins, nothing. She was the only baby of the entire family. So it was kind of nice for preparing her. But not finding out was so cool. And it drove so many people nuts that we didn't know. Like, we just didn't even know what it was. You know, so we didn't keep it a secret or anything. Just, it was a secret from everyone. And it was really fun. So when we had her, all of our family came to the hospital. And after she was born, Erin ran out into the lobby where everybody was waiting. There it is. And told them, like, you know, it's a girl. And it was just so exciting. So then when my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law had their baby, they wanted to do the same thing. So they didn't find out that Mabel was a girl until she was born. And because of COVID, we couldn't go and wait in the hospital. So we tailgated in the parking lot as a family. And after Mabel was born, my brother-in-law ran out to the parking lot and was like, it's a girl, you know. So it's so exciting because you wait for so long to know. And then, you know, it's just like this, it just makes it a really exciting occasion. Okay. So here is my title. The stakes are high. Yes. Yes, they are. I do not envy you. Um, yes. Celebrating a half birthday in June, not so crazy. You know, so my birthday is December 29th, and growing up, we never did half birthdays. So we always celebrated our birthdays on our birthdays. And growing up really wasn't that big a deal. Like, all my friends would come over and we'd still have a party and it was a great time. So I never felt like, oh, I got the shaft because my birthday's in December. But as an adult, it's a lot different. Like we don't, especially because we've got Christmas and then we do a Christmas party every year on the 23rd that we call Christmas Adam. So we throw a Christmas Adam party and then there's Christmas Eve and then there's Christmas Day and then there's being pooped out of all of the things. And right in the pooped out time is when my birthday is. And then we've got New Year's Eve, and then we have New Year's Day, and then we have like 3 other people's birthdays, and then we have Izzy's birthday. So now as a mom, with Izzy having her birthday in the week after Christmas, basically, or 2 weeks after, it's just a focus on her. Like, we don't do anything for my birthday anymore, which is okay. I don't know, like, is that just kind of an adult thing? Like, you just stop really doing anything unless you're a big number. So then it's like, okay, birthday parties aren't super fun because now you're a big number. you know? Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out, like, how can I get this in the center? Where is the center? So this is 8 1/4. Thinking if I did, like, what is that, an inch and a half? Inch and a half? Yeah, that's about center. Right there. Okay. Well, hopefully that works. Kind of get it on there straighter. Okay, so there's my Happy Halloween. I'm going to add sticker countdown. And then it's just figuring out where I want my number to go. This is probably not going to, oh, I'm surprised by that. It did actually add adhesive on there. Okay. A lot of times when you have exposed chipboard, adhesive won't stick to it. At least not roller adhesive. It like pulls it right back off. Sticker countdown. Okay. Okay. And countdown can go here. Okay, so then that's gonna go on there. So let's just stick it down and then we'll figure out the number. That will be that. I love doing pages like this that my materials come from like sources that you wouldn't think of. Like, oh, let's take a box and turn it into a layout. Those are often my favorite ones, and ones that aren't going to be like anybody else's. Although, who knows? Lots of people got this, I think. So somebody else could totally do this. I'm not a genius, I promise. But I do just like having items come from different sources than you would think of. It keeps the whole process nice and creative, So that, and that, and one more. And it's really thin, like this is kind of cardboard, but it is super thin, so it's not going to add a ton of bulk, which is also good. Okay, so we're going to put that there. Oh yeah, I forgot that I need to cut a little piece of that fence off from my haunted house. So Let's cut that. Yep. Okay. So let me grab some numbers and then we'll see what we want to do here. I feel like I need some white, like either white chipboard numbers or white, like painted numbers. I don't know, you know? Because we've got the gold, which is all right, but I'm not going to do gold. So we've got the gold, we've got black. Black is not going to show up, so that's a no. And that's kind of it. So, all right. But like, I could totally use white because we've got black, I've got wood, and I've got gold, but no white. I wish we had white this year from Allie or something. At least like a white chipboard, but we don't. I guess the wood veneer is painted with white on it. So kind of, but still not really. All right, so let me see what else I've got. Number wise, these ones are too small. I wonder, I have yellow, I have pink. All right, let's see this. Black is not going to show up, but maybe I have something else on here. Okay, so we've got lots of black. No. Do I have 2 2s? Or no, this is day 23, 2 3. Okay, I do have these. That's a lie. So these are kind of like what I was talking about. These are chipboard. They are stickers. And I could totally add 23 down here. So like 3 and 2. What is that? Oh, these are just on top of each other. Okay. I might move that up just a tiny bit. But otherwise, I think it's probably good. Go back inside the bag, please. Okay. All right, so let's put that back on the ring. Okay, so let's move that up just a tiny little bit. And then that, I think, is going to do it. 23. It is 23, right? Let's double check. Yes. Okay, so there we go. Let me clear off some of this stuff really quick, and then I can read you the journaling. And then that is going to be it for today. Fun stuff. Don't want to throw away any of my stickers. Let's keep all those. And yeah, give me all those. I'm just going to throw them in with my other ones. This is all garbage. These scraps. Okay. These, so I'll show you. Oh, there's the rest of my haunted house stuff. Is there anything on here left that I want to keep? Well, maybe that pumpkin. Okay, so with these, what I'm going to do, some of these are salvageable as well. So this was all from that, from the packaging. Like I can grab some of the candy corn, like that one, probably not that one. This one I'm going to cut out the 8. This one I can probably take the 7. It's kind of big enough, I can use that. And the 6, and the candy corn. No, but yes to 13. Which I could also keep and flip it around to be 31. Although I have so many 31s that I probably don't really need to do that. I can just keep it at 13. That'll be fine. This has a couple more candy corn on it. Let's cut those out really quick so I can clear this off and throw away the scraps. Okay. And then I think I'll just do this one here. Okay. All right. And those I'll put away. I don't even think I'm going to fussy cut these out. I think I'm just going to throw them in my number thing just like this. And then I can fussy cut them if and when I want them. Okay, here we go. So Happy Halloween sticker countdown, story number 23. And in the album it goes. So, journaling for this one, I said this. This year, I wanted to do something fun for myself to increase the excitement leading up to Halloween and treat myself to some spooky joy when life was feeling stressful. So, I picked up this super cool sticker Halloween advent calendar. There are surprise stickers to open over the course of 13 days, and all will have some kind of Halloween theme. I honestly forgot to start opening them when I had planned to, and by the time I finally brought the calendar back up from the basement, where it was stowed while the floors were being redone in the house, I decided to just say, to heck with it, and I opened them all up at once. I am in love. I can't wait to add a few of these new sticker sets to my October Daily album this year, and to just have fun and sticker a page with Izzy later this week. There we go. So October Daily, day 23, is officially completed. All right, friends. Well, that's going to be it for tonight. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Now, normally I would be here at 1:00 p.m. in the afternoon for me on Wednesday. However, I'm actually getting my hair done tomorrow. I have a hair appointment to get it re-highlighted and cut for my sister's wedding, which is now 2 weeks away. Crazy. So I'm going to be getting my hair done during the day. So I'm rescheduling, or I already put it up on both, I think Patreon. It's going to post this evening, and then it's already on Facebook as an event that tomorrow's live is going to be at the same time as tonight's. So 7:30 in the evening for my time, 7:30 p.m. So we'll be back here then tomorrow, and working my next story is going to be, are you afraid of the dark? So that's what I'm going to be answering. And I suppose you'll find out then. All right, friends. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your evening. And, happy hump day. No, today's not hump day. That's tomorrow. Happy Tuesday, almost Wednesday. And yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye, friends.